The name of Allah, the most beneficent, the merciful, the gracious. All the praises be to the Allah and His final messenger, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ladies and gentlemen, and my dear students, today our topic of deliberation is aspects of ethical values in Maulana Rumi's literary work. Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi, as we know all, was a profound, mystic and prolific poet of all the times. It is famous saying that when an Afghani, Irani and Turk get together, they argue that Maulana belongs to them, which is maybe justifiable to some extent as he was born in Afghanistan, he lived most of his life in Anatolia and also died there in Turkey. East call him Maulana and West call him Rumi. But Maulana Rumi cannot be fitted in the frame of any one country and region because he belongs to the whole humanity. He himself defines about his beingness through his ghazal. He says, "Che tadbir e Musalmanan ke man khud ro nami donam, na tarso na Yahudam man, na ghabram na Musalmanam, na Sharqiyam na Gharbiyam, na Bariyam na Bahariyam, na az qawn tabiyam, na az aflag gardanam, na az khakam, na az abam, na az badam, na az atash, na az arsham, na az farsham, na az kunam, na az qanam, na az hindam, na az jinam, na az bulgar و saxinam, نه از ملک عراقینم نه از خاک خراسانم مکانم لا مکان باشد نشانم بی نشان باشد نه تن باشد نه جان باشد که من از جان جانانم." How beautifully he declares that he is beyond the boundaries of particular region and religion. He rightly deserves to be called as a universal poet or to be regarded as a guide to the entire humanity. He has influenced the Islamic and the Western world with his ideas of love, peace and wisdom. His message of love, intense devotion, absolute humility, universal brotherhood and humanitarian values having an eternal and universal relevance. His literary contribution like Diwan-e-Shams Tabrizi, which consists of 50,000 verses, Masnavi-e-Manvi, which consists of 26,000 verses in 6 volumes, Fi and other works which have been frequently translated from the Persian language to the other languages of the world, tried to present the realities of the life and the purpose of someone's existence that could lift a man according to him to the level of perfect man or insane kamil. Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi has succeeded in impressing the world with his works, particularly poetry and universal vision of the human condition that has through the centuries grown far and wide beyond the boundaries. Maulana Rumi's attitude is different from other scholars of analytical intellect. He enters into the very heart of reality and communicates. His sympathetic and intuitive approach separates him from the purely philosophical thinkers. Rumi chose poetry as the most powerful medium for expressing his ideas. His doctrines in general advocates unlimited tolerance, positive reasoning, goodness, and awareness through love and peace. Love, according to Maulana, is a mobilizing force which works behind every action in life. He says, जिसमें खौक از عشق بر افلاک شد کوه در رقص آمد و چالاک شد علت عاشق ز علتها جدا است عشق اضطراب اسرار خدا است. Rumi believes that Ishq experiences reality directly. He says that as the astrolabe serves to attain the knowledge of stars, so as Ishq serves to attain the knowledge of God. Again he says, از محبت خارها گل می شود، از محبت سرکه مل می شود، از محبت دار تختی می شود، از محبت بار بختی می شود، از محبت نار نوری می شود، از محبت دیو هوری می شود. He says that Ishq has a therapeutic value. It is Ishq which makes all the hardship easy. Through love, thoughts become roses, and through love, vinegar becomes sweet wine. With love and forgiveness, many angers and grudges subside. The main focus of Maulana about love is that the love of God, which is intrinsically bound up with the love of humanity. You cannot reach to God without loving people. It is the most difficult path, but most satisfying one. As sometimes we do small charity and have good chat about peace and consider that we love people, according to Maulana, it is not enough to say that I don't want war, I want to feed people, I want to provide shelters to them because I feel sorry for them. If your approach to people is based on pity, it means you consider yourself superior to them. You are better than them means sense of superiority exists there. Then what kind of love is this? We are not talking about to take pity on someone. We are talking about love by heart. Heart is the seat of love, and love is the purpose of life and the secret of universe. The love Maulana talks about is the cosmic force, comes from God and takes it back to the God. This is what we want from for totality, for humanity, and that's not pitiful. Being pitiful is also depriving us to live a meaningful life. So this is an example of love, and many other things Maulana says us that we have need to understand that what kind of love we are serving to one another, how our life is going on, what kind of softening we have. بیا تا قدر یکدینم بیا تا قدر یکدیگر بدانیم که تا ناگیز یکدیگر نمانیم غرضها تیره دارد دوستی را غرضها را چرا از دل نرانیم. Come and let's appreciate each other's presence lest all of a sudden we leave. Maulana says we need to recognize ourselves and we need to respect whatsoever time we have, as we don't know when all of a sudden we would leave this world. Our relationship is surrounded by selfishness. Why don't we clean our heart from such selfishness? So likewise Maulana instructs to pass a peaceful and meaningful life. We need to be aware of the greediness and egocentrism. He considers wealth accumulation more than your need is like dust which blurs the vision. We would know the value and purpose of any task before performing it, as he advises us through his story mentioned in his Masnavi. دزدکی از مار گیری مار برد از ابلهی آن را غنیمت می شمرد وارهید آن مارگیر از زخم مار کشت آن دزد را زار مارگیرش دید پس بی شناختش گفت از جان مار من برداختش در دعا میخواستی جانم از او، کاش بیابم مار بستانم از او. شکر حق را که آن دعا مردود شد، من زیان پنداشتم آن سود شد. Maulana explains that a thief robbed a snake of a snake charmer. It was a very poisonous snake. It bit the thief and he died on spot. Snake charmer said, I was praying to God. I was praying to find out the thief, to get back the snake. Thanks God, my prayer was not accepted. What I was thinking my loss, in reality it was my profit. Here we need to understand the teaching of Maulana Rumi, that how we deal with things, the mad race of accumulating wealth leads us nowhere but to the destruction of our own selves.